It's harvesting season in Ukraine. The grain here makes up 10% of the world's wheat exports. But the country's seaports have been blockaded by Russia for the last 6 months. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan says he's confident Kyiv and Moscow can come to an agreement on grain exports.
The Black Sea corridor is very important. Mr. Putin and Mr. Zelensky's approaches to this issue is also important. We continue our talks. The world needs this grain. As Turkey, we have no problems in regards to grain, but there are countries who need it. Africa, for example, needs this grain seriously. We want to mediate between the two leaders here and continue this process by talking to the UN Secretary-General Guterres. We aim to accelerate our talks and solve this problem in a week to 10 days.
We greatly appreciate Turkey's efforts to mediate between Russia and Ukraine, especially about lifting the grain blockade. UN Secretary-General Guterres talked about a plan the UN is working on. Turkey has a central role here.
20 million tons of grain is already in storage. This year, Ukraine's farmers may yield 3 times that amount. Now, Japan is stepping in to help. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization says Tokyo is putting $17 million towards specialized containers for Kyiv's grain, which goes to large parts of the Middle East and Africa, as well as China. The announcement comes as Ukraine urges its southern neighbor Türkiye to investigate 3 Russian-flagged vessels that it says are carrying stolen grain.
We are against Ukrainian grains or other goods being taken by Russia or any other country and being sold to the international community illegality. And we will definitely not allow these goods to come to us as Turkey.
And as G20 foreign ministers prepare to gather in Bali, Indonesia later this week, the U.S. says it will press Russia to support the UN's efforts to reopen Ukrainian seaports for grain deliveries, which also include Russian foodstuffs. Yasmin Al-Sabawi, TRT World.